And here's the thing, like, I do think, like, the easy thing to say about the mission is that it is so lefty that even y'all fight amongst yourselves. And like, yeah, but here's the good thing. It's called discourse, right?
Yes.
And at least we're having it.
That was friend of the show, H.P. Mendoza. I'm Jeff, and this is Storied San Francisco, a podcast about artists, activists, and working people who make this city unlike any other in the world. Welcome to this very special bonus episode. It's a collaboration between Storied and Bitch Talk podcast. Bitch Talk has been doing San Francisco neighborhood basic bitch episodes, and for their podcast about the mission, they invited me and friend of both shows, HP, to sit down one sunny November Sunday in the yard at Zeitgeist to shoot the shit. I lived in the Mission from about 2002 to 2017. It wasn't my first SF neighborhood, but it's where I laid down my first set of roots. It will always have a deep place in my heart, no matter what neighborhood or city or country I live in. Big thanks to Ange and Erin of Bitch Talk Podcast for inviting me to join them on this one. And thanks and much love to my friend HP for rapping with us that day. Here's Ange, HP Mendoza, and Erin.
What's up, Bitch Talkers? This is a very official episode because it is our second neighborhood basic bitch. We are honoring the mission today. This is our love letter to the mission, and we have very special guests. Bitch Talk is in conjunction with Storied SF today, so we have Jeff Hunt.
Award-winning Storied SF.
Current holder
Current
of the title.
Best of the Bay.
Anyways, and I think we can collectively say one of Bitch Talk and Storied SF's favorite returning guests, H.P. Mendoza. Welcome back. We love you.
Thank you. I love you guys too. Oh, sorry. Should I speak in dulcet newscaster tones?
Yes.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
When
Love
else are
it.
you going to use it? Come on. So we're just here to talk about the mission, and we are on location at Zeitgeist, which I think for a lot of us, we just said before we started recording, is an origin for me, a compass for my introduction to the mission. I definitely used my fake ID here one or two times. Does anyone want to talk about?
You mean today?
Any sort of
today.
My next fake ID is going to be for senior discounts.
Yes.
Don't you worry. In 10 years, I'm going to have an
10,
ID
maybe
that-
just 5.
I'm going to have an ID that says I'm 60.
You have those grays already, so
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Jesus.
Auntie.
In a couple years, you can borrow my legit senior ID.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways.
Wait, are you the only one with no grays? Look
No,
at
I
you.
have grays. I have grays. There's grays.
I see like one.
Barely.
No.
Come
There's
on.
grays. There's other grays
Okay.
in other
She
places.
started getting
okay.
them
Don't
on
worry.
her badge a long time ago.
That was, anyways. Let's not go there.
She started getting white hairs down there before her head. I swear to God, it was crazy.
Well, anyways,
Here we are.
There's a lot of jokes to be made about that.
Video on YouTube.
No.
Pixar didn't have.
Anyways, back to the mission,
mission.
everybody.
Yes.
The mission.
The Mish. Sorry.
Mish,
No one calls it the
ew.
Mish. No one does.
Maybe we should. Do you want to? 'Cause
94110.
you're the only one that still lives here,
Yeah.
HP. Describe where the mission is in San Francisco. Can you do that for our audience?
Oh God, I'm like Mr. Magoo. Can I describe like it's one of those things that like being born in the Mission means I can't describe where it is. It's kind of like it's so big that I'm standing on it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's the Mission is. Do you want me to give like latitude? Like, what do you mean by where?
No, just describe what the mission is.
What
to
the mission
anybody
is?
that doesn't know, what is the mission neighborhood to you?
So I
We
will.
can all talk about that.
Okay, I'll describe it in a way that's sort of like, what is this?
I performed this song, Shout at the Devil, in 5th grade talent show at Bruce Schulke Elementary in Fort Worth, Texas.
I saw the light in your eyes. So the mission I can describe in a way that's accessible to maybe all of America. I grew up here in the Mission. I grew up in the Outer Mission and the Excelsior District, but I currently live like by Dolores Park, which, you know, I feel like everybody says they live in the heart of San Francisco, but I feel like I live in the heart of the Mission.
Yeah.
And having grown up here, I'm 48, about to turn 49. I've seen changes like every 5 years.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Actually, recently it's like every year.
Yeah.
And I remember moving back here with my husband, who's from Massachusetts, so he didn't really know much better. He just knew the mission of 2006, which I don't know if you remember what that was like. It was no longer like the gangland that my mom was scared of, like, and kept me around 24th to keep me away from 16th, right? It was getting a little more upscale, right? What's tartine? What is this bakery that Anthony Bourdain considers the best bakery in the world, right? And I remember just thinking to myself, oh, this is a thing. This is an aesthetic that I can't put my finger on because, again, I'm looking for it, but it's so big that I don't realize I'm standing on it, right? And I start going, around the country for film festivals, and I land in New York. And I find myself in Williamsburg, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, I'm having a bagel, right? And I'm eating with Mark, my husband, and I say, wow, this place looks a lot like the Mission. And these New Yorkers, this is 2006, okay? These New Yorkers lean over and they're like, no, actually, we took from you guys. And I don't know, listeners, when I say that that's never happened before, that was a big deal. Because New Yorkers used to be so arrogant about being the first for everything.
Do not,
You know what I mean?
compliment Californians.
And the whole, everyone at the cafe was like, yeah, no, look, are you from San Francisco? I'm like, I'm literally from the Mission. We walked around. There were signs for Mission-style burritos. I'm making like bunny ears with my fingers. Mission-style. And suddenly, Mission became a thing. So what is Mission now to anybody who wants to tweet about it? It is the cultural
Do people
episode.
tweet?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, right.
I love that you said tweet.
I know.
I love it.
I know. You know what? That's become the thing for freeze. I used to say freeze-dried version. I said, if you want the freeze-dried version of what this is, the Mission is a cultural epicenter of San Francisco. Brown, black, Filipino, Filipino, especially more so now. But you're right, people don't say tweet anymore.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Erin's like, I remember that.
I remember that and how it used to be cool.
It was wonderful. I think we met on Twitter. Anyway,
we did. That's true. Anyway,
wow.
that's one way that's one way I would say it. Just like in that 140 character module, the subtweet underneath that would be it's also a sort of arts epicenter. It's adjacent to the Castro, which is the gay district of San Francisco.
Yes.
So, interestingly, over the past 30 years, the Mission has become almost a little queerer than the Castro. And come at me, y'all. Go ahead. Go ahead. I will debate you on this.
I was going to talk about this.
That
Go ahead.
feels true.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, well, in recent times, for sure, the great dyke bars are all in the Mission now. But me, being a young queer woman, dating a woman, I felt safest in the Mission. I wouldn't always hold her hand in public, but I would if I was in the Mission. It's just reality. And that was me, like, dealing with my Catholic, my whatever, my demons that I had to face about myself. But the Mission was always, for me, where I felt safest sexually expressing myself.
there's a long-standing dyke history, though, in the Mission, right? You're saying it's becoming more gay?
Oh, no. I'm saying it's becoming queerer.
Queerer, yeah.
The Castro will always be gay.
It's cycles, right? I mean, I'm thinking about Mother Bar.
Well, no, I mean, thank goodness,
right now.
But Mother is recent, though.
Right. It is. It's very recent.
Yeah.
El Rio was the staple.
El Rio, sure.
Remember the deficit we had for a very long time.
Yes.
After the Lex close.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Right?
But also Malia, who opened Mother, has been around for a minute.
Yes.
Not opening bars in the Mission, but now, boom, at the epicenter.
Yeah, it takes time to rise.
But it was Esta Noche.
Yes, but no, there was something after Esta Noche, remember?
Yeah, but I don't. It was
Sure,
gray,
we don't need to
and
say
I don't
it.
care.
Yeah, what was it called? It was
Bond
stupid.
Bar.
I don't remember.
Bond Bar. That's
Yeah.
right. In cursive, no less.
Sorry, I know that.
Yeah, I'm blank. I
Sorry.
wiped that out of my memory.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Because then
But
it
that-
went from Esta Noche, which was hella divey. Like, you don't know what you're getting. I loved the yellow sign. I don't know who has that sign anymore, but I'm jealous. To a gray bar called Bond Bar, but then now it's Mother Bar, which...
Can we talk about the grayness for a second?
Sure.
The Mission.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it also the epicenter of the gray?
It's
No.
it's look, what is a city if not being built, right? Like, it's constantly changing, and we are kind of in a gray phase right now. It's like you remember the Val 16 at the corner of 16th in Valencia?
Yes.
Big Spanish building, nice and pink and blue and seafoam. I'm gay, by the way. It's green. It was green.
I prefer seafoam.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. It was cerulean. And
Cerulean is my favorite shade of blue.
I know.
Fuck, everybody makes fun of me. I remember when I got the crayon box. And I was like, brilliant.
I remember
That's for me.
that's exactly what I remember.
Also,
the
that's how
Crayola.
it's spelled.
That's for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
You said
spelled like it
cerulean.
sounds.
I
Yeah.
love you so much. Go on.
Well, no, they replaced it with, and by the way, I'm not mad at the food options, but it got replaced by food hall.
Oh God,
And-
yes. Okay.
You know, there's something interesting about that because now we're kind of spinning back around to like copying New York bodegas. And when I say bodega, I don't mean like the real like bodegas. I mean like the new style of New York bodega, which is kind of like curated and boutique. You know, where you'll see like 3 dried fruits on one stand for like $50.
Oh yeah.
And no shade to food hall. I'm glide we have that, even though we have Buy Right already. Just a
Correct.
few blocks
Also,
away.
there was already Buy Right.
That's the thing, which still looks like San Francisco.
Yes.
Food hall.
Yeah.
I'm only calling you guys out for your aesthetic. How could you literally get rid of the one Spanish market and remove the color from the neighborhood in a literal sense?
Well,
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Look
Yeah.
into that.
Yeah. No. It's,
Well, who are
it's,
they trying to appeal to?
Yeah. I wonder, right? Because I think. Am I really about to say this? Like,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
not
I
trying
mean,
to be
are
punny.
we- Yeah. Go ahead.
No. Like
Puns, let's say it.
Like I think there was a time when I would have been more knee-jerk when you asked me who they try to cater to. I would have been more black and white about it. Like, oh, it's white folk, but it's not even that, right? It's
Back in,
it's a
I
new
think
class.
when they opened, I
Yeah,
feel
well,
like
it's a
it
class.
It's a
was,
state of mind.
but
It's
it
a-
was apps at the time. So internet, apps, and now AI.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
the mission has been, for better and mostly worse, in the middle of all of those movements.
yeah,
because
and
it's the heart of the city, because it's the center. So the city is so small, everything's going to touch the mission at some point if
absolutely.
it's coming through San Francisco.
And I do kind of love that. I'll be honest. I love the bad parts of it too, because I love being part of the conversation. You know,
And
like
rallies, folks. Everybody's like,
Yeah.
fuck this, right? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
all in
and
agreement.
and 2003, 2004. No, they're all new. To your point, we're going to be talking about AI. We're going to be talking about Kit Kat being hit by a Waymo. We're going to be talking
Yes,
about,
we are.
you know, we can talk about that too. And you know what? I love being part of the conversation. I love that I now have a seat at the table, and the mission allows for that.
Yeah.
That is a really good way to put it, because we can just be annoyed all day about everything that's going on, but it's all happening here because it is the epicenter
Yeah.
of technology. So when technology and humans coexist, all the first things that are fucked up that'll happen will happen here.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I mean, that is a good way.
We
of
are
putting
the
it.
trial
Like,
run.
We are, but it's good because we're opinionated as fuck, so we're ready for it, right? And
Yeah.
we stand together when we need to.
Yeah.
That's a good way of looking at it, instead of just being annoyed all the time.
No, be annoyed.
Yeah.
But bring that
But also,
annoyance
yes.
to the meeting at Manny's. You know, like we're gonna have lots of meetings in places that you may or may not agree with. Fuck the venue, just talk. I'm sorry, swearing. You okay?
Bitch
oh my
talk.
God,
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Story's fine. Also.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Story as fuck.
I swore like crazy on story.
I like that you brought up Kit Kat because.
Can you tell the story?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that there was footage. I swear I was following along, and someone said that they had footage of the Waymo hitting the bodega cat. Speaking of bodegas. But then someone, I don't know, I was following along, never saw the video, but there was a Waymo that hit a bodega cat that was a friend and a neighbor to all of, if not most of the businesses on that part of 16th. Correct?
Perla's the market.
Yeah, but belonged to
The Roxy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dalva.
And so now this tragedy of this poor cat getting hit is now kind of a political discourse.
Yes.
About autonomous cars, and that we don't have really. San Francisco kind of has never had any guardrails for the technology that comes in. It's just like, yeah, come on in.
Welcome, Matt.
Just do it. So now it's, thank goodness, maybe it's too late, but talking about that finally. Because the cat was beloved.
Yeah.
And it really hit something, it hit a nerve in the mission. Not only just the city, but the mission.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, it's everywhere.
It is. And,
Which
you
is
know,
interesting.
And I do feel like there are people on either side of the line of like, yes, this is horrible, ban all robots, or whatever, it's a cat, right? And
Yes.
and even within
Well-
the whatever, it's just a cat. There's like, but are you pro AI or not, right? And honestly, let's have those conversations. Like it's we are so programmed to dismiss each other right now with claptrap and hashtags. Like I just want to talk for a long time in person. Like, have you seen those videos that are going around right now of like a little dog barking at a big dog through a window?
No.
Oh.
And then the owner slides the door open, and they both just calm down.
Oh.
You know? It is so telling of the human condition. Ironically, they're all AI.
Of course. Of course.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you for being the voice of reason. I don't know. I'm on social media a lot, and I did see on one of the articles about Kit Kat and Waymo, people, I'm using quotes right now too, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who's making comments at this point. It could be AI, it could be someone in another country, this is their job, but defending the robot. I'm like, so now we're people, quote unquote, defending robots.
Against non-human animals.
Yeah, so what is that? What is that?
but I also
What does that mean?
But I also do feel like the robot doesn't need defending. The robot needs perfecting. Like, okay, there was a major
100.
fucking issue. So how do you fix this? If you're going to continue to, which it will, we can't stop it. Fix it then. It's not. You don't defend the fucking robot.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's like there was a defect. Fix it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
made robots that can drive anywhere all over the city. You can make a robot that doesn't hit cats and dogs.
Yeah, but
It
you know,
just-
and that's what the discourse is for. Otherwise, you just sound like they could put a man on the moon.
Or did they?
That's basically what I
Right.
just
Did
said.
they?
Did they?
Kubrick can put a man on the moon.
when we do our moon neighborhood episode, I have a lot to talk about. I have a special guest to bring in. Anyway.
What? Okay. No, I'm right there with you because I feel like what you're describing kind of happened when Google Glass came out.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is my favorite.
Here's the thing.
Mission adjacent.
Yes, it is.
The hate?
It is.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean,
Lower hate, yeah.
it's San Francisco. Everything's mission adjacent.
Molotov.
Molotovs.
Man.
Yep.
That, go ahead.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
okay.
a Karen before a Karen, though.
Yes.
We're
yeah.
talking like deep San Francisco.
Just Google
weeds
Google
right
Glass,
now.
San Francisco.
Is that like
Molotov.
If I had to guess,
2004?
06? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Actually, wait. For
It was
those not
4, 5, or
acquainted,
6.
who wants to describe the incident?
I will. The incident was, I'm going to say, a white woman went into Molotov's, which I think is still a pretty punk bar. It's a dive, it's a punk bar. She, without asking, puts on Google Glass, again, early 2000s, which used to be, was the original video glasses, camera glasses, if you will, but they looked ridiculous. It had
They're
one,
not cool at all.
it was like a...
Like Jordy
One-
LaForge.
Right? It
Next
was
generation,
one
yeah.
piece
Wearable
of glass
tech.
or whatever, and then on covering one eye and also just filming, literally filming people.
I think it'd play back too. Like
does,
it would
yeah.
play
In
stuff
your
back
eye?
to
In
your
your eye,
to your
yeah.
glasses.
Oh, God.
It would film and play back.
Anyways, she wore it into this punk bar and they threw her the fuck out. And it became a whole news story. And like Google Glass got shut down basically after that for years.
Wow.
You
Years,
would not
years.
see that shit. But also, she didn't know where she was fucking stepping into.
No.
Right.
That speaks to
Apparently.
her privilege. That speaks
Yeah.
to a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we were also championing the bar because
Yeah.
we're not celebrating the lower hate right now, but we will celebrate Molotovs for being
Yes.
fucking punk rock. I love playing on that pool table. That is an excellent bar.
But it is also the thing of ask before you do it sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially in a bar like that. Just see if you can, just ask. That's it. Ange and I work at a bar, and recently I've had to ask someone to stop filming inside. It was making our patrons uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I never thought to ask. I'm like, that's one of the things. Anyways, that's a whole other conversation.
Since we're talking
Well,
about Google
no.
Glass, should we and bringing it back to the mission a little bit?
Yeah.
Google buses.
Oh, yeah.
That was a whole thing.
Go ahead.
No, yeah, I
No,
just want-
Google
Before we
Bus,
get before we get to Google Bus, more on Google Glass.
Yeah, and we're zigzagging
Sure.
chronologically, like
Yes.
whatever. We're not giving a history of the mission. But the thing that I champion is the bar. I champion
Yes.
Molotovs
Yes.
for owning their ethos and
Yes.
sticking and adhering to what they believe in, right? Whether you believe in it or not, they're doing it. They're sticking to it. They're sticking to it. Now, what I didn't like was the shutdown of the technology because they had to find ways to use the exact same technology, right, to move forward, to then, I don't know, capture corrupt police, capture things happening at rallies that might be potential terrorist activity, right? We do need that technology. And what's interesting is that Ray-Ban and Meta,
Oh,
you
right.
know, let's
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead and
Yeah.
let's call it out.
Yes.
Meta, of course, is, you know,
Doing it.
well, they were going to be better about it. They're I don't know what Meta's doing now. You can get the glasses, and there are Snapchat glasses that
Yes,
can do it,
yes.
and people are wearing them everywhere. And I saw that somebody was wearing them at a punk event, and everybody saw the little flashing light that said it was recording, and every punk performer, every queer punk performer was like, blah, putting like the devil fingers up, and they just wanted to perform. And I thought, wow, 2025 is very different, right? And now, is the difference that there's a flashing light that says record, right? Because here's the thing, I am happy that we're allowing it now, but I am very sad that we allowed a lot of ourselves to kind of become angry sheep over it that says, screw technology! And I'm like, well, hang on. Wait a minute. Are we really going to ban like new cameras? Are we going to ban, like, do we want to stick to what we had back in those days?
Right.
I'm not saying everyone has to have like huge video cameras strapped to their heads, but
Oh, good.
yeah. No, but like,
But do you feel like everything should be filmed?
I don't feel like
But you're also a filmmaker.
Yeah, I mean,
so
but
that's also hard.
I mean, I also don't feel like everything shouldn't be filmed, right? Like if you don't feel like it should be filmed, pass a law, right? Like let's
Also that.
let's talk about it.
the
But-
guardrails.
Yeah, let's talk about what the guardrails are that we can actually agree on. But once it becomes this abstract thing that becomes moral, then it's kind of, then you're talking about like amorphous scruples, you know? And like, how do you regulate that?
You can't.
You can't,
We're,
you know?
we're past it.
Yeah, we are in such Wild West territory
Yes.
now. You know?
There's an issue around specifically filming of permission, but also more and more I feel like we're turning into a world, a city, a neighborhood where you leave your house and the permission is implied,
Oh yeah,
right?
yes.
Whether
yeah.
you know it or not.
Oh yeah. Do you guys know that film, that documentary, We All Live in Public?
No.
No.
Came out like almost 20 years ago. It's just,
Oh.
yeah, it's a great documentary.
Educate us and the listeners.
You can find it on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
It's screened at the Roxy,
Oh.
and it was an
that's
eye-opening.
That's in the mission.
In the Mission.
In the Mission,
Our
yes.
favorite theater in the Mission.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And it was an eye-opening experience to see it with a bunch of people who live in the Mission. You know, I live on a block that was covered by security cameras, right? Security cameras are not a big deal now. Now it's about, I don't know, windows. You know, people are shooting out of their windows, like you're being filmed at all times. The
Or
scariest,
fucking drones
right,
Drones.
when they fly over us. They're
Or-
recording us.
or just fans. I admit that I wish I were more resilient, but I went to go see the Magnetic Fields recently, and we couldn't afford like the nice seats because like it was last minute.
Oh.
So we're like, okay, let's get box seats, right?
Ooh.
And you know, I think a lot of people think box seats are fancy, but like no, that means you're sitting behind a huge speaker.
Yeah.
Like so you have to crane your body out, and so we're craning our bodies out to watch Magnetic Fields, and all of a sudden I get like this notification on my phone. It's like someone has tagged you in a photo. So I looked, and it was me craning my body out, and it was from someone in the audience that says, "Hi, I'm a big fan. I can't believe you're here. Can we meet?" And I remember thinking like, yeah, this is yeah, we all live in public.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow,
there's
okay.
nothing legally wrong with what they did. You
Yeah.
know?
They were
But-
showing love,
Yes.
but also you have a mohawk. Like, you're also very noticeable.
Yeah.
And you've done some shit.
Yeah.
No,
and
yeah.
you-
I'm just kidding about the mohawk, but that's wild.
That is.
And there have been other moments like that where I'm just like, wow, that's a photo, that's video of me, that's crazy. There's video that exists, and it's okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be
I'm
for me,
thinking
you
also
know.
that,
something
yeah.
that came up on a recent Basic Bitch, which was your Erin's trip to Amsterdam to see D'Angelo,
yeah.
and talking about just wanting to go to a show by
can't.
yourself and disappear.
Yeah.
You weren't able to disappear, even. This doesn't sound like you necessarily wanted to, but like for those who do want to go
You
into
could go to
public and go
Amsterdam and
go
maybe
to an
disappear.
event and disappear, you can't. You don't. There's not that expectation anymore. Like it's
Yeah.
harder to disappear.
It is harder to
If you want to.
disappear. To be really frank, I always want to disappear, and I can't. You know, and this has nothing to do with perceived stardom. I'm just an indie guy. I don't have a fan base. I have community, right? Like I'm not that guy.
Right.
What I'm talking about specifically is just being American, you know, and living here
This
and
society,
and
yeah.
being a brown dude, And by the way, this isn't something that I'm not decrying like the loss of something. This is how I was born. Like I was born in the Mission, and like we had a lot of different people around me. I'm not even trying to make that simple narrative of like, yeah, white people made me feel this way. No, I'm talking about just growing up in a melting pot. I grew up with lots of black people and Latinos and Filipinos, so I was already a third different, right? For me, living in Tokyo was when I was like,
Ooh, yeah.
wait a minute. Everyone thinks I'm Japanese. I'm walking in this, like every day I was walking to work with a sea of 10,000 people, because Tokyo, right?
Yeah.
And every day and night walking from home or back home and thinking like, I can trans out? Like no one cares about me here? This is amazing.
You can disappear.
I can disappear.
Yes.
For the first time in my life, I felt what it was like to blend in. And
You get to travel halfway across the world.
I do.
To do
Right?
that.
It's yeah, and that was what 2019 when I did that.
Yeah.
I recently found there's a guy named Nathan Ramos Park. I'm just plugging one of my favorite influencers right now, who he put out a video yesterday saying, "Hey Asian Americans, if you're feeling unloved and hated and you feel a lot of self-hatred, just go to Asia. Trust me. I know you think it's cost prohibitive. Just trust me. Do it. You don't know what you're missing out on. If you're feeling unloved and othered, just go to Asia." And I was like, snapping. I was like, "Fuck yeah! Like I get it. I know. You know." And that's not me dissing on America either. But it's just like, wow, how interesting is it to not ever have felt that until I was like 45.
Right.
You know.
That's a fair point.
And then
Yeah.
I'm back and I don't feel it anymore. And I'm kind of like, okay, this is what it's like.
That's like when I went to Thailand. Everybody thought I was Thai.
Yeah. And did you mind?
And no, I thought
Right.
it was hilarious, and so they would come up and speak to me in Thai, and I would shrug, and then some people would sign. They thought I was deaf. They didn't think I wasn't Thai. They're like, "Oh, she's deaf." It happened more than once. Otherwise, I wouldn't bring it up. But yeah, that is such an important. But that's also what's beautiful about the mission is that like we can all collectively feel othered together.
Yes.
And feel fucking weird and accepted for that. So I would like to go down the line and let's talk about our favorite places in the mission, where
Wait.
we have felt home, whether in the past or I'm doing like my 25 years.
Yeah, I got a long list. You go first.
Wait,
though.
before we round robin on that, I just want to say thank you for saying what you just said, because I will say when I felt that feeling of blending in, I will say I went through a mode of like, why can't I have this all the time? You know when you do that thing, you're like, why can't we have nice things? And I think now I'm in that mode of like, well, how about I just take what I have around me and just like find the beauty in whatever ugly shit I have, right? And you're right. It's like, okay, well, yeah, we are all other here. And I'm not saying that I've discovered the epiphany. I think you voicing it actually just solidifies it even more. I'm finding the path to just being zen about being other. Yeah. So anyway, just wanted to say thank you for just sort of being, like, voicing it in a more eloquent way than I've had in the past 6 years.
Thank you. I don't even remember what I said. Anyway, go ahead, Jeff.
If we're going to do 25 years, so when I landed in San Francisco in the year 2000, the first place I lived was California in Larkin. I didn't know the city really at all, but I remember the first time I came to the mission, I went to Casanova.
Oh, yeah.
Still there.
Okay, yes.
Still on my list. It's been through some changes, and then I shortly after that I found Zeitgeist, I found Puerto Alegre. Hello, goodbye. Let's see. Eventually the Roxy. So like generally 16th and Mission, 16th and
hub.
Valencia, like that whole area. Eventually 500 Club, branching out from there. It's a daunting question to be like, what are your favorite places in the Mission? So I lived in the Mission. This is, I think, relevant. I lived in the Mission from 2003 to 2017. And so I was in those 14 years of the Mission. And like I lived at 20th and Valencia, like right in the fucking heart of it. Not far from you, my friend.
No, right there.
It's a daunting question because some of the places are still here, some of the places are gone.
Yeah.
There's beauty in all of it. I'll just kind of hang up there. Oh, the Lex was there when I lived there, and my current dog who just turned 13, when she was a puppy, we would take her to the Lex, and she was known to climb on the bar. I just want to get that on record. Yeah.
So are you centering on one place or?
No, it's so hard.
I know.
It's impossible. Is that the challenge to center in one
No,
place?
it's not centering.
Oh.
It's just giving mission is love. You can also RIP places that aren't here anymore. It just whatever
Valencia
you want it to be.
Cyclery was my friend for many years. When I lived on flat ground, I rode a bike more.
I think cycling, the mission in general,
Yes,
is
all the
like
bike
where
lanes.
fucking
So great. But
like
also,
it's cycle heaven. Yeah,
it
you
wasn't
ride your bike in the
just
mission.
for like repairs and whatnot. A couple years in the height of my Halloween game, cardboard. Like I got all my cardboard from Valencia Cyclery because they had the massive bike boxes, and I was like, it was like my blank
Sandwich
canvas
board.
to do whatever. I was a interceptor, the DPT or the what are they called?
Yeah, DPT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those little cars
I
that
love
they
those
drove
cars.
around.
That's
I want
Yeah.
one. I'm surprised you don't
that's
have
your
one.
best
I
costume.
know. I want to kit one out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be
I
amazing.
did one year, and on my way home from Fair Oaks, which does a Halloween
Yeah.
blocked off block party, I ran into an actual DPT driver, and she loved my costume so
Oh,
much.
that's great.
She gave me a stack of blank tickets.
Oh.
To this day, one of my biggest regrets is not actually using that to
You
go
yeah.
write fake tickets to all my friends who had cars.
Yes.
Oh, the karma though. That's bad.
Yeah.
Your
True.
heart sinks when
True.
you get a fucking
Car.
ticket.
I know,
You
yeah.
how.
Car.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see.
A favorite
Erin's
burrito?
Mindy,
Do you wanna have
a favorite burrito. So for
This
me, this is
everybody fights about this. They're all fucking good. Whatever.
I know. Yeah. I like. Why the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Love all of them.
Yes.
I am
Keep them
always
all
equal
alive.
opportunity, but for me, my preferred go-to burrito also depended on my phase in life. So when I went to SF State, I would go to the 24th Street BART station, Farolito.
Fartalato.
After I graduated, I got a job downtown, so I'd go to 16th Street, Pancha Villa.
Okay.
Yes, salsa bar.
And then when that ended, I was like, oh, right under my nose, 19th and Mission is Cancun.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
they kind of,
I thought you said
like,
something else.
yeah.
Oh, what
That
did
was
you
my
think he was
first
gonna
love.
say?
I think it's El Buen Sabor, but anyway.
Oh.
In a different, later
Right.
stage, for sure. Yeah, Mateo's for a minute on Mission.
yeah,
that
that
place was great.
Yeah.
It was there
Really
for like
liked
a
it.
year and a
I know.
half.
Really liked it.
It was so good. Their tacos.
There's no wrong answer.
There's no wrong
except
answer.
no lettuce. I don't
Yes,
need
no
lettuce.
lettuce.
Fucking burrito.
Never,
Sorry,
never,
that's me.
Never lettuce.
Yeah, there are other ways to get your fiber. Right?
Not
like,
in a burrito.
Like lettuce is confetti.
Isn't there fiber in beans?
Yeah.
There's fiber in beans. It's
Absolutely,
right there.
yeah.
Not necessarily in a burrito. There's not a lot of
No.
room.
It's like sometimes, like, you know what?
Save the room for the goods.
Mrs. Diaz, I apologize, I'm going to quote you, but like my Mexican neighbor growing up says, you have to have lettuce because you have to have your greens. I'm like, put some fucking money in there then. Like something that has actual value. Sorry, go on, Jeff.
No, but my last shout out would be to speaking of greens and lettuce, the salads that come with your entree at Puerto Alegre are actually really fucking
I'm
good.
sorry. The salads. I'm putting quotes around
The
my-
bunny
it's
ear,
literally,
dude. Erin's
It's
doing
iceberg
bunny
lettuce
ears.
and Thousand Island. It's so good.
It's
so good.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's Thousand Island made with salsa though.
Yes, it is. It's
Instead
not
of like relish and ketchup.
Everything they do, Puerto Alegre, top of the
I know,
list.
that's your
1
list.
million.
Good people too.
1 million.
I'm done.
I would so I agree with you about that salad, but you know what I do, because I live very close by, is if I know friends want to meet there, because I have this thing, I'm like, oh, everything about the food, I'm sorry, this might be blasphemy, like I feel like all the food could just be like a tiny bit better, and so I always show up with like chili paste, and
Yeah, you have your little.
I do,
you
yeah,
have
holster.
your-
Yeah, I have my
Oh,
holster.
He has,
Yes.
No, he has two different.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
Way
purse-
more
I want to
committed
say
than I am
purses.
to the hot sauce
Not
game.
purses, but
No,
bags.
yeah, like
you have two
my
bags.
merces, yeah.
Merces.
But like if I know I'm going, I'll bring anchovies.
Oh.
What?
Because
For the salad?
so that salad, I've always said,
Mmm.
like, this needs to be seasoned a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not mad at it.
And I will mash up.
Wow.
I will mash up the
You
like.
bring anchovies to the restaurant. I love this.
Again, I don't live far, so like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Wait, just a third or fourth last word is that have you tried their new jalapeno salsa?
I have not.
They have a fresh, bright ass green, delicious jalapeno salsa.
Really? Okay.
That for me it's not a game changer. It's just adding to how awesome their game is.
Okay. Okay.
It's really, really
Mark and I will go alone because whenever we go with our friends, like they don't like spice.
good. Oh,
Oh, then yeah, go.
Yeah.
call
your
them
own.
friends.
By the way, what like does anyone here have like a lot of Filipino friends who can't do spice? What is that about?
We really don't have our own hot sauce, though.
We don't, but I love it.
But think of a food that has. There is
Bicol
one.
Express.
There is one. Okay, but I mean, when I think about why I love spice, it's not because of Filipino food.
You're
it's
right.
Because my dad, we would get sashimi, and he would the wasabi was like with a dash of hot sauce.
Oh,
And
really?
that's why I like spice. Yeah, as a kid. It's not because of Filipino food.
Yeah, I think sometimes people see me and like our friends, and they're like, "Ooh, they like hot sauce." I'm like, "No, they're Filipino. Sorry."
Yeah, but I fucking love hot sauce.
Their spice level is paprika.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anchovies to Puerto. Okay. That
Yeah,
could
no,
change things.
because I'm right there with you. Like the salad is really good, but I'm just like,
Then you add anchovy. I love that. I want
And
to
also,
go with
you mix a little bit in the black refried beans.
oh,
So that it's
wait,
Anchovies?
fiber on fiber. No, the
Oh.
salad.
the salad?
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, that's gonna speak to someone's disdain for lettuce in the beans.
Yeah, no.
It's not in a burrito.
Just keep it
It's just
separate. We don't need it all mixed.
So
that
you're-
sounds
you're-
very
you're a-
racist.
I was gonna
You're a
say,
partitioner?
yeah.
Partition.
Who needs miscegenation? Come
Yeah.
on.
Wait, salad and beans? Is that what
just
you're
because they're on the
advocating?
plate next to each
Yeah.
other, so like a little bit of it gets mixed, and then
No.
You know what?
it all goes in my belly.
I
It's all going to the same place.
and it's all coming out the same
It
place.
comes out brown.
Ideally.
Either
Yeah.
way.
Well, now I don't want to eat it all. Thank you.
It doesn't
right.
all go to the same place.
I'm-
Sometimes it ends up in the
Yes,
bathroom.
I
Yeah,
want
that's
to. I
true.
want to
On your
now
pants.
move on to HP's
The car seat.
highlights places.
on your
We're not talking about
panties.
pooping our pants
And we
again.
devolved into
you
a shark
guys.
cast.
Yeah,
once again.
it's a
Okay,
shark cast.
HP.
It all exits
Favorite-
mole.
Favorite.
Sorry.
Okay, this is impossible because you're born and raised
Yes.
here. Just some highlights for you.
Oh.
No pressure.
You know, so okay. I hesitate because I don't want to be that guy that's talking about things that don't exist anymore.
No,
I
we
have,
love
look,
that.
I have my RIP list.
We love
Okay.
that.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, okay, no, I will do a hybrid. How about this? I will do one. Because have you ever grown up with like your grandparents talking about things that you
Of
could give a
course,
shit about,
always.
like
Yes.
you know?
Yes, I
Lawrence
know.
Welk?
Like when I was your age, I used to breathe.
Lawrence Welk.
And
Okay, well, I'm wearing a Lawrence Welk shirt, everybody, because of my Lolo and Lola.
You're channeling
Man in the mirror.
ancestors.
Man
Yes. I know. I'm a hypocrite. Okay,
It's all
fine.
right.
I'll give you a hybridized version of an answer. So I spent my childhood bouncing from theater to theater with Bobby Garza. Again, from the Mission. I hope you're hearing this, but we used to bounce from theater to theater on the Mission,
Oh, I love that.
sneaking into theaters, right?
Fuck
Because we
yeah.
weren't old enough to watch half the movies we were watching. You know, we
Yes.
were watching like Aliens.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, like, my mom being like, "Where are you and Bobby going?" I'm like, "Oh, we're just gonna go see a movie.
Yep.
I'm coming with you." "Oh no, but we're gonna go watch Eddie Murphy Raw," right? And so you would zigzag
Mom
down.
kryptonite.
Oh my God, she was so mad. She was like, "That language." But we would bounce. We would zigzag down the Mission, and we took for granted, like, they were such old establishments, old palaces. You never think those things are going to turn to gyms,
Right.
Or parking lots, or churches.
Or a salad bar.
Well, I know.
Or fucking high-rise condos.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Anyways.
Yeah, high-rise condos that really it doesn't have the best interest of the people at heart. Anyway,
And it's too loud for them here. Like, fuck off.
don't
Anyway, go
get me started. As a
Go
fellow
on.
loud
on.
missionite,
It's too loud.
Yeah.
so those are all gone, right?
Yeah.
They're all gone, and I am proud of the fact that even as a child, bouncing from theater to theater, I knew that the Roxy was mine. You know, because 1988 rolled around, and me and my brother, like, I was really into Robotech. I was really into anime. Well, okay. I didn't even know it was called anime then,
Yeah.
because I was a kid. I was
No.
like, "This is Japanese. This is amazing." And he was like, "You think that's great?" My brother's amazing. He's like, "You think that's great?" Because he was like researching, like, how do I impress my little brother? You know, like, I'm gonna.
Was he Googling it at the time?
Yeah, can you imagine?
Ask Jeeves.
He went to the
Ask
library.
Jeeves.
Right, yeah. He saw it in the newspaper. He was like, "Oh my God, my little brother would love this." He heard about this film called Akira,
Oh.
and it was gonna be playing at the Roxy. He took me to the Roxy and blew my fucking mind. And I was like, "What is this magical theater?" And from 1988 on, I was like, "We are going back to the Roxy." For me, it was Roxy and Red Vic. You know?
Oh, the Red
Um,
Vic. Okay, we got to take you to Hate Street when we do.
No,
Hate
yes, no, but so I'm not even gonna claim that the Roxy has always been my favorite because it always bounces around. To your point, depending on your phase of life,
Yeah.
you'll have different favorite things in the neighborhood or in the area. And I think I don't know. Now that the Forever Roxy campaign has
Yeah,
completed
yeah.
and it is worker owned
Correct.
and it is
so good.
that
so
is
good.
it's forever home now.
Yes.
And in an emotional moment, a surprise emotional moment at the Fruit Fly screening recently, like Lex supplied me a key to the Roxy.
Amazing.
Shut
That
up.
was
we can
deserved.
Go in whenever. Can
I
we
was
go
like-
in right now?
I was
Are they
like-
showing something?
I was like, I can
Let's
like
finish
come
the
in
episode
and
then.
like we can finish it. We should walk there while we record. But yeah, like it was just this reminder.
Wow.
Like there was
Full
like this.
circle.
Yes, there was.
That is so sweet.
I suddenly
HB.
saw the whole thread from like 1988 to 2025, where I was like, I was only ever going to be here. You know. So yeah,
That's
for me
like
it's
the
the Roxy.
fucking Alchemist.
The Alchemist.
Oh my. Well, if you've ever
Oh,
read it,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like he's searching for something, but it was
yes.
always right
Yeah.
under his feet the entire fucking time.
I get that. Yeah.
God
yeah.
damn, that's beautiful.
That's your next
Oh.
movie, sort of.
What
no, I don't
to
know.
adapt The Alchemist?
No.
No, a
no.
movie about the Roxy?
HP Alchemist.
I don't know.
A movie about the Roxy.
The next movie actually is
No.
about that.
About the alchemist?
No, it's
Oh.
kind of about like finding your garden
Full-
that you've been watering this whole time,
And it was, like,
while
right
you're
here.
pining for a Valhalla that doesn't exist.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's end it there. I like that. No, just kidding. No.
And the episode.
Yeah, no.
We haven't even talked about our.
Credits.
She's so mad. Oh no, is there more?
No.
You have to- no.
No. I mean, I don't know how you beat that story.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I know.
You're
I'm
like,
how do we?
also, I like the falafel. Like, how do you beat that story? Okay, HP is
And favorite
has peaked.
favorite burrito, Taco Bell. No.
Can we
Okay,
pause?
there's a time and place for that. Yeah.
Can we pause to pee and get another drink?
Oh yeah, of
Sure.
course.
The mission for me was really pivotal in my single years because I I worked
Raised
with the
eyebrow.
band. Yeah, I worked with the band and the mission, and I just grew to love the mission. I was here at least once a week, and used to go to Bruno's
Bruno's.
when they used to have their Tuesday night
Uh-huh.
sessions, which was the
You and I bonded at Bruno's.
yeah, it was the fucking best. So it really holds a special place in my heart. First time I had a bacon wrapped hot dog.
Your
Deep
30th
dish.
birthday.
I had my 30th birthday at Bruno's.
Like
well, one of the places.
A Bruno's bacon wrap hot
No,
dog?
just
okay, like the
bacon-
Mission
Like the Mission bacon wrap.
corner hot dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a thing when they were maybe $5, maybe. I had a moment when now it's called Brick and Mortar. Used to be called Coda. It's a music venue over on
Just right around the corner here.
Mission and yeah. It's under the freeway.
Mission in Dubose.
It's under the freeway right
Or-
over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Coda, duh.
Coda,
Yeah,
yes.
the like nice jazz place.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there was a night I wanted to mention this because it really like made San Francisco / the Mission really special. The band I was working with was performing, and it was a packed night. It was someone's birthday. They hired this band to play his birthday, and Stevie fucking Wonder walked in, and I helped him up to the stage. This is so weird.
Coda?
Yes, it was a
What?
coda, and he came up to the stage and played with the band, and it was one of the most magical nights in my life in San Francisco. Everyone's mind was like, "What in the fuck is happening?" And the band was so good that they knew his music and could play, and then they would play songs that he wrote for other people. So they started playing "I Can't Help It" by Michael Jackson, which Stevie Wonder fucking wrote.
I didn't even know he wrote that.
He wrote
Yeah.
that, and not only that he
It
wrote
makes sense
that.
though.
That
right?
actually, yeah,
They make the
now I can
tracks.
hear it, yeah.
Yes, Michael Jackson recorded in Sausalito. So it was very like,
Oh.
yeah, look, I'm like, I have
Chills.
goosebumps right now,
Oh,
yeah. But it
wow.
was a night to remember, and it just like, my heart for the mission it runs deep here. So those are some of the things I wanted to mention. I just also want to mention it's so easy to get to and from the
Yep.
mission.
Yep.
Yo,
You got two
yes.
BART stops. You got two buses.
All the buses.
Is that right?
All the
At
buses.
least two?
33,
now.
22, 24.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
They're-
right. I'm
they
thinking
all
just
get-
on mission.
47.
Oh, yeah,
or
40,
49.
14
The
49.
49 Van Ness.
14.
14.
RIP 26 Valencia.
The corner of my block, yeah. I know.
But just the public
That was a cool bus,
transportation
yeah.
here,
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
12? The 12?
12 Folsom?
Close enough.
Yeah, 12
That's
Folsom.
close
I
enough.
wanted to highlight that. Like, it's super it still is super accessible to get
Accessibility is key. You're right.
Yeah.
I think I discount that. That is a major reason I love this neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's true. You're right.
I'll hop on and get sentimental with you real fast.
I have amnesia.
Our first date,
Yeah.
you chose Amnesia,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
And then we went to Bender's.
Oh, yeah.
I
Toward
will be
the
sharing my bedroom
Last
story.
5 years of my time, so 11 or 12 to 17, a lot of time spent at Bender's, including our first kiss.
Also, I met my husband in the Mission. I should have mentioned
That-
that.
I
with
mean,
Stevie
I was
Wonder.
waiting.
I'm sorry.
I
All
was
good.
waiting for you
All
guys
good.
to mention that
All
because I
good.
was
I'm
going to
so
be
sorry.
like,
No,
they
but-
met in the Mission.
Look, I'll play second fiddle to Stevie Wonder any day.
No, but this is why it's hard to pick, right? Because
Yeah.
I forgot that
Really
I met my husband in the Mission too.
Yeah.
Right here, I am picking the Roxy. Like,
You're like, and I got a key
We
to
love
the
you,
Roxy.
Mark.
Ask me
and that is
again.
a beautiful story.
ask
Yeah.
me again, like in an hour, I'll have a different story. That's
Yeah.
just the Mission for you. You know?
Yes, because there's too many stories.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I've had a lot of fun nights with Ange in the Mission and my husband.
I
But
have
before
some
I
good
met
pictures of you.
Yeah,
in the
before I
Mission.
met Jeff, Ange and I had some fun nights here. But those are some of my highlights.
So I'm going to start by saying two of my favorite San Francisco personalities I met in the Mission. The first is the Tamale Lady, which we have to give major respect to.
Yes,
because
so
we were at
much.
Zeitgeist, which at least in the early 2000s when I met her, 2000, 2001, she would always end up in the Mission.
Incredible.
Or, I'm sorry, at Zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Always
she
at Zeitgeist.
was born in the Mission. Like,
We have a
this
paint-
was
we have a painting of
woman
her.
who would walk around with a fucking cooler of the best tamales we've ever had.
Yeah, easily.
Multiple hot sauces.
Yep.
I got all of them, obviously. I was like, all of them, extra, extra. I kept being like, mas, por favor. And everybody loved the fuck out of her. I'm sure HB,
Yeah.
all of y'all could speak to that. But the tamale lady was my first introduction to like, wow, there are people in the community that are like truly beloved by everyone.
Yeah.
And they bring everyone together and they were filling a need. And, she passed away, but I will never forget the tamale lady and meeting her in the Mission. Do you want to say something? Because your eyes are all glistening. Like,
Oh no,
You know,
just that
yeah.
like we miss her. We have a painting of her in our apartment. And I do feel like ever since the Tamale Lady, we've met lots of people who are trying to be a version of the
1
Tamale Lady.
million.
Oh,
And
And
good
I'm not
on
mad at
them,
that.
Like, make your
No,
food, but
well,
you're
I'm-
not the. She would be like, Mama knows what you want. Mama, like, she would just.
Yeah, so-
she was homies.
There was something pure about
didn't
her
just serve.
approach
Sure.
and the other people that showed up in Dolores Park. Like, I feel like they came prepared with a PR team. You know, they got their hashtags and like their multiple Instagram accounts. And I'm like, but do you serve tamales?
Yeah, exactly.
But also, are they delicious?
I thought you meant just cool people making good tamales and taking them to bars.
I
I wouldn't be mad at that.
No. If it were, okay.
That's the spirit.
Okay, maybe I need to be a better person about this, right? Because maybe the tamales are good, but like I will always shy away from someone that's like, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Sure.
I kind of shy away from
Sure,
that,
sure.
and the tamale lady was never that.
No,
The tamale
never.
lady
She
was.
literally loved you. She
Yeah.
remembered you.
Yeah.
She had jokes with certain
Yep.
people.
Yeah.
She
Tu
was one of a
novio?
kind.
Who
Like
you were.
like pointing at Mark. Tu novio? I'm like, yes, he wants one too. You know, like
Oh.
you felt remembered. You felt seen. She's
She
part
was
of the
one of a
community.
kind.
Yes.
She was unique.
Yeah.
And that's harder and harder to come by.
It's true because now everything's so commodified.
Yeah.
And like when people want, because there are other tamale people.
Yes, there are.
Sure.
Yeah.
We bought one recently. It was good. From a
Nothing
dude.
has been as good as the
No, but
tamale
we
ladies.
bought it from the dude. You bought two. I bought one. They were good.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. I want to find someone who actually does one that's as good, and I will eat my words. And like, you can go ahead and be a narcissistic, like, look at me, pick me girl, and I will say, sure, you be that, and I will eat your tamale. But so far, it hasn't
Oh.
been that. Have you guys seen Reservation Dogs?
Duh.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so like,
Sorry.
like I know that I sound like Uncle Gary. Or no, like,
Oh, the one that lived outside.
yeah, that
but
like
had the
grew his
guns.
own weed.
And yes,
Yep.
it had VHS tapes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I know I sound like that guy. You know?
No, you are valid because she was different. She loved us.
Yes.
She loved the drunk kids of the Mission. She
Yes.
really
I
did.
know, I
Like,
know.
You felt like she was out there because, like, not only was she trying to make $1, but she was like, you eat so you're not hungover tomorrow. Like, she really just wanted to take care of us, and everything was delicious.
Remember, she was
Yeah.
about to open a brick and
Yes.
mortar.
She passed away right before it opened.
Yeah, I know.
But that was my first San Francisco character that I fell in love with.
Yep,
and the
that's a
tamale
good one.
lady,
That's a
like,
good one.
fucking lives on. So,
Yep.
The second one that I want to bring up is the Truffle Man. I don't know if you still know the Truffle Man in Dolores Park.
Yeah.
His name is Trevor. When I was a kid,
I didn't know that.
we'd go to Dolores Park. Well, the reason I know is because one of my good friends, it was his first friend in kindergarten. They were raised in Oakland.
Oh.
And this dude, Trevor, would come with copper pots of truffles, cannabis-infused truffles, and you'd be at Dolores Park, and we would buy and fucking get perfectly stoned off his truffles, and he is now a nationally sold business. I don't know if you know this age group.
Yeah, I don't know him.
No, but he's now national, and like I grew up eating his fucking truffles.
Amazing.
He's one of my best friends from preschool. So, yeah, the San Francisco characters, specifically from the Mission, have been around for a long time, and that's a lot. It takes a lot to be a pillar of the community.
Yeah.
You have to put a lot of effort and love, and I've felt that more in the Mission than I have other neighborhoods. I'll just say that.
I agree. I think even the luminaries in San Francisco, like that might not necessarily be from the Mission, still kind of find home in the Mission. You know? Like, why is it that whenever I go to meet Peaches Christ for a film or even just a meal, it's in the Mission?
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's so central here. You may not be from here. You may be from Hayes Valley, but you don't want to eat there.
Right.
You know?
Different vibes.
It is.
We haven't talked about the weather.
Oh.
Yeah, what is this? Look at
Erin and
how
I,
beautiful this
at
is.
least, I don't know about you, Ange. Erin and I live in a part of San Francisco that is not blessed with the Mission weather.
Yes.
It's a whole damn thing. Today, for example, I knew it was warm where we live. I was like, I'm putting on
30s.
So
shorts.
it's going to be hot everywhere.
I might even not
Right.
wear a shirt. Like, it's going to be hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it's banana belts
Yeah.
as fuck.
I mean, look, I showed up like this. I showed up in a Lawrence Walk t-shirt.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did. So cute.
So our
Yeah.
food is ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Oh.
are you done?
Let's wrap. I mean, I can keep going, but let's just
You should keep going.
No, I think, yes, we should eat. I think we should talk about, because this is what we wanted to do, is like tell people who are coming here, who aren't from here, if they're visiting, like places to go now. So maybe we should
I've got,
have
I've got
what?
some of those.
places to visit when they come.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna work on
maybe
my
we do that
list.
really quick.
No, I do have. Okay, so those are some of my favorite characters that I was honored enough to meet in the Mission District. But some of my favorite places, I'll tell you, two of my favorite places to shop are in the Mission. One of them is Therapy. It's called Therapy. It's a woman-owned business, and it's just everyday wears. But every time I need to buy a gift for someone, I buy it there. I've bought jewelry from there. I bought clothing. They have really good cards. If you need to send someone a card and tell them you love them or you're thinking of them, they just it's just a wide range of things that you can buy at Therapy. And New Works, my favorite jumpers of all times. They're sold here in the Mission. NOOWORKS. We've already mentioned a lot of my favorite bars. If you want to come play pool in the Mission, I'll say Bender's is going to be like top of my list because I spent a lot of time there. But yeah, I think that's it. Otherwise, we've mentioned a lot. And Dolores Park, obviously, for the best view of the city. Not only that, but you can go and fucking party in Dolores Park.
Yes.
We brought a fucking pony keg to Dolores Park once. Bring your weed. That's where the Dyke March happens.
Yeah.
I've just had so many good times in Dolores Park, and it is just like a stunning view of the
It's
city.
where everything starts.
It's
I
a
saw y'all at No
stunning view.
Kings.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes,
We
we're-
did all the good marches.
Yep.
Yep.
Back in the early days of Fuck Ice.
Yeah, there are so many good parks in San Francisco, but Dolores Park has its own special energy. So
It
yeah.
used to be a graveyard. I think that's part of it. All the souls coming out. 5 places off the top of my head I didn't mention. I don't think anyone's mentioned. Casements.
Oh my God.
Erin and I actually got
Yay.
married
Yes.
at Casements. San Jalisco. For all meals of the day,
Correct.
especially breakfast.
Breakfast.
Especially
Yes.
breakfast.
Oh, thank you for calling that out.
Alamo Draft House, complicated, but the movie theaters, one of the movie theaters you mentioned,
Oh, yeah.
HP,
New Mission.
has been reborn as Alamo Draft House.
I saw
like
Little
what
Shop
they
of
do.
Horrors there in '86.
There you go.
Oh.
The Homestead,
Oh,
I don't go there a lot. I'm not mad at it. It's like peanuts on the floor kind
Sure.
of bar. I like it. And then 24th Street. There's a whole fucking world on 24th Street.
Yes.
But I'm just going to shout out 2 things. Medicine for Nightmares bookstore and Pop's bar.
Yes. Excellent.
I want to call out one very specific thing that, like, God, this sounds like such low-hanging fruit, but I'm gonna call out.
McDonald's?
No, yeah, I know, right?
I mean,
yeah.
still hanging on.
yeah. The last
Burger
McDonald's in
King's
San
gone.
Francisco.
Let's be
That
real.
McDonald's
is still
One
here.
of the last.
One of the last. There's still one.
Fillmore,
There's still,
too.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
No,
That's a drive-through, too.
And Market. I've been there recently.
the one at Fifth.
No. Like
It's
second.
like third or second.
Second or third.
Oh, right.
It's not very
yeah.
personable.
No,
but
no, I
it's-
know.
It's not very.
And
none
it's
of
just
them
like,
are
no, you
personable.
just go up and you
No, I
order
know.
off a computer,
Yeah.
and then they're like, here's your food.
Right.
And you're like,
Here you
cool.
go. Fuck
Anyways,
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
No, I want to call attention to Irma's or Irma. Irma's Pampanga.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
South
yeah.
Van Ness?
South Van Ness,
South Van Ness,
17th
yeah.
and South Van
Yeah.
Ness.
Yep.
I want to call attention to the fact that they were always sort of a divey little Filipino joint. And one thing I have always loved about them is they feel like the mission I grew up in. And it's a very specific thing. And tell me if you guys, well, okay, hit me up on social media if you guys know what I'm talking about. But there is a very specific Filipino American thing about growing up in the mission where it's just like, wow, are we black?
Oh.
Like why are all of our friends black? And why do they speak Tagalog, right? And so, I mean, that is like hella mission. Like that. I don't even see that in mainstream media. Joe Coy doesn't even talk about that, right? But it is a thing, right? So like you go to Irma's, and I had to introduce my husband to the notion. I was like, just sit here and watch, right? And you're there, and you see like this line of like line of people. The Filipino people, they're not in line. They're sitting down already, right? But then you have like the line of like these other people, like white and black and Latino, all like, and like this black woman walked up and she was like, "Oh, can I get the dinugo? I've got a two item combo dinuguan and
shit.
what is that? Is that pinakbet?"
Deep cuts.
And I was like, she even did the schwa of
She knew
pinakbet, like she
how
knew how
to-
to say it. She got the right vowel sound, and I was like, that is old mission to me. That's what I grew up with. So they recently renovated.
Oh.
And what I love, they were closed for renovations for a bit, and I was like, uh-oh, are we going like the Palencia route? Like, remember when we had a bunch of fancy Filipino in the Bay Area, and they were never going to last, right? I'm like,
Yes.
no, we're going to lose Irma's. No, they basically just moved the counter, right? they moved the counter because they wanted to have more space for food. And
Love
they're more about the community now than ever.
Love it.
And
Irma's.
Irma and her family, they are so about the community. They're not just about Filipinos, because that's one thing I did grow up with, where you see a lot of Filipino people that are only about Filipinos. That's not Irma. Irma and her family, they're just like, no, we are about 17th and South Van Ness.
Love it.
And I go there maybe a little too often. But if you don't know what a Filipino breakfast is,
Oh.
if you do want to try the sort of, I guess HBO Max version of it, like you can go ahead and order like your tosilog over at Senor Sisig, right? Because like we do that because it's close by. But if you want your mom's version, you get that from Irma's. So that's my spot. Irma's Pampanga.
Thank you for
Never
reminding
been, I
me.
wanna go.
Thank you for reminding me.
All right. I'm going to just name some stuff off quickly because we're hungry. I really love Mission Bar. I've loved Mission Bar for a long time, and I love that you can still go to That's It Market next door.
Center of the mile.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sandwich.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Get it.
Yeah, get a fucking sandwich. I like they don't call it chicken parm. It's like a chicken.
Are you
fried-
Australian?
I know.
Chicken palm.
Oh, chicken parm sandwich. But you can get your sandwich over there.
Yeah.
Bring it back over to Mission Bar and hang, play pool, play the jukebox, because they still have a real one there.
real one.
They still have a real one there.
Yes, that sounds like one.
That sounds like a real jukebox. So that's that pick. And then I would say, if you want a fancy dinner, quote unquote, I have, hold on, it's coming, Blue Plate.
Oh.
Right? Because that's Mission adjacent.
Bernal Mission.
Okay.
It's on Mission.
No.
It's on Mission.
It's La Lengua.
It's anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's close. It's ish.
If you have money for cinema.
No, but like.
I would say foreign cinema, but I think Blue Plate's just a little more intimate. They have a really
It
cute
is.
backyard.
We almost got married there.
Yeah. And I like it.
And foreign cinemas was kind of gunned down a little bit.
Oh, interesting.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. I'm there with you on Blue Plate. Yeah.
It's just special.
So great.
It's been there for a long time. So
Good pork chops.
Mission, Bernal, adjacent. So those are gonna be my two. And I think, are we
Yeah. No, in a nutshell, yeah. The mission is where you go for some flavor, for some fucking action.
Standard Deviant, we haven't mentioned.
Standard Deviant, one of the
Good
favorites.
people, a good
breweries in the
space,
city.
good times.
Good aesthetic.
All year
good
round.
design aesthetic.
All year round.
Yeah.
Just
And of
great.
course, we haven't mentioned a million others that we
Yes.
love.
Of course.
But
For
yeah.
such a small neighborhood, we can't list everything.
I know.
Sure.
Which
Yeah.
is great.
I think that's why I love this place.
Yeah.
And I want to point out one more thing if I can.
Yes.
Being born and raised here, one of the reasons I love it here is I hate it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
That's in The Last Black Man. You're not
Yeah.
allowed to hate it unless you love it.
yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm being completely hagiographic. It's like it's amazing. It's so progressive. Like it's there are downsides to that too, right? And there
Yeah.
are so many things that I battle every day.
Every day.
And then as I go to sleep at night, I'm like, but isn't that amazing that I get to?
Yeah.
You know, like because part of living in a city is part of is battling, and
Yeah.
if you're
it's
not
hard.
resilient enough, then get the fuck out, right? Like welcome to the mission. It's not going to be all pretty.
No.
But if you can deal, like, okay, I always say this. It's not for everybody. You might even hate it. But if you don't hate it, you'll fucking love it.
That was Erin and Ange of Bitch Talk Podcast, along with me and HP Mendoza. We recorded this episode at Zeitgeist in the Mission. For the next Storied San Francisco, we'll stay in the Mission District to chat with Lex Sloan and Henry Rosenthal from the Roxy Theater. Episode 8 drops the week after next, on December 16th, wherever you get podcasts. Music for Storied San Francisco was produced, performed, and curated by Otis McDonald. Our contributing producer is Erin Lim of Bitch Talk Podcast. And the show is produced and hosted by me, Jeff Hunt. Now in our 8th season, we have more than 280 episodes available on our website, storiedsf.com, or wherever you listen to podcasts. If possible, please rate and review the show. I want to know what you think. Find us on Substack for our monthly newsletter and more. And follow us on Instagram and Threads at storiedsf. Reach us there or email us at storiedsf@gmail.com. Thanks for listening. Try to stay hopeful in these dark times. Keep being wacky, creative, and kind out there. And we'll see you next time on Storied San Francisco. We acknowledge and respect the first humans of the unceded land we call San Francisco, the Ramaytush Ohlone. We condemn the genocide of these and other tribes across the Western Hemisphere. We honor their legacy and history, and we support rematriation and sovereignty efforts.